It's October 28th, 2015, and today we're geeking out over what has to be the most badass wheelchair we've ever seen. Designed by teams of students in Zurich, the stair climbing Scalevo is completely motorized, and stair climbing mode is engaged at the touch of a button. The chair uses a combination of rubberized tracks and hydraulics to keep its occupant completely level and comfortable while ascending or descending. The chair can tackle spiral staircases, steep angles, and stairs made of pretty much any material. When not scaling stairs, the wheelchair uses a balancing system much like those in a Segway, leaving just 2 wheels on the ground, and that allows it to turn on a dime. See, told you it was badass. You can't buy the wheelchair yet, but something tells us it won't be long until it's on the market. Netflix has been on a roll with its original content, with hits like House of Cards, Orange is the New Black, Marvel's Daredevil, and most recently the streaming record-breaking Beasts of No Nation. You might think that whatever the flicks touches just turns to gold. Not so much, it turns out, as evidenced by the recently released trailer for the Adam Sandler-produced Ridiculous 6. In fact, the only remotely positive thing we can say is that the film has a totally appropriate title. Everything else about this movie looks just straight up terrible. We don't want to ruin the element of surprise, so just go check out the full trailer, and for now we'll preemptively say, see, we weren't kidding. It is so bad. And now to space, where NASA's Cassini spacecraft, which is just about out of fuel, is going to try to pull off one last Hail Mary science experiment before it spends eternity just hanging out with Saturn. The exploratory craft has been busy checking out Saturn and is now going to take a dive of sorts at Enceladus, one of Saturn's moons that we now know has a global ocean sitting just beneath its icy crust. But the craft isn't going to try to stick a landing. Instead, it's going to swoop just 31 miles above the surface through one of the moon's spewing geysers to gather samples. NASA also expects to get some stone-cold pics during its icy flyby, so stay tuned for those in the coming weeks. As always, you can read more about these stories and all the day's latest tech news at digitaltrends.com. That's it for DT Daily today. We'll see you tomorrow.